All right, hey everybody, welcome back. We've got a new show for you. It is your venerable host, Randall the Writer, coming to you live from inside your device, and we're getting ready to announce breaking news right here. We are entering into the Victory, the Podcast Film Festival. That's right. Randall the Writer has talked to Randall the Producer. He's convinced him, actually. And they went and they harangued Randall the Director. Oh, hey, where's the lights? Hey, somebody get the lights on. I think Randall the Producer forgot to pay the bills here. Anyways, it's Sunday, 1:07 a.m. Yes, 1:07 a.m. And we are coming to you live from inside your device. We're inside our device, going to your device. And Randall the Writer has convinced Randall the Producer to contract with Randall the Director, and we are going to give you a submission for the Victory, the Podcast Film Festival. And all of the content is starting on March 20th. We have secured you can see that right there. We've secured our billboard somewhere in Los Angeles. So will you be able to find it? Go ahead. If you're able to find it, go ahead and contact us. We have one great big super prize waiting for you. The title, the working title, now this title may change. The working title is Directing LA. It's a 3-minute episodic film series. And let's go ahead and hit the lights. Well, hold on. Before we hit the lights, this is our production studio here. We've got all sorts of... Look how clean it is. Look how tidy it is. Yes, it is very clean and tidy, especially in the dark. That's the way that Randall, the producer, wants it. Oh, there will also be a special appearance from his amazingly funny sidekick, Randy Baby. That's R-AAA-NDY Baby. And wait till you get a load of him. Randy Baby is a handful. But I do digress. Randall the Writer is telling me to move on with things. And so without further ado, oh hey, look at this. A lot of you editors out there and producers types, you will be familiar with this type of a light. That's one of our hard drives. And I don't know if you can see the insides of the drives. These are the insides of our lives. These are the sands through the hourglass of the digital lives that we all live now. All right, so let's come back up here. This is our production studio. We've titled this the JDQ Book. We'll go ahead and tell you all about that. This is the JDQ Book of Life. And let's see right here. These are some of the, oh hey, Robert Rodriguez, Rod as we like to call him. These are some of the files that we're working with here. Let's go ahead and hit the first light for us. Let's go ahead and flip that on. First light. All right, so Directing LA, a 3-minute episodic film series. Now, when you don't have a crew and you don't have a cameraman, all of LA becomes your crew and your cameraman. They also become your characters and your actors. So we're going to take you through our little production studio right here as we are getting ready to hop a flight in a couple of hours to Los Angeles. We're going to show you a little bit of the projects that we've been working on and some of the promotional aspects of this project. And we're giving you an inside behind the scenes look, a rare look at how a functioning production facility looks like. Now this is raw and unfiltered. This is cinema at its rawest. Now we're going to go ahead, we use the Command Tab key. And you can see how many open applications we have. So we're going to come over here to Safari, for better or for worse, Safari. And we're going to come here, Command Shift and left bracket, and that go ahead. What that does is that moves our tabs without us having to click on them. So we're going to be using a style of cinema, a style of filmmaking called Cinéma Vérité. Now we have a passionate French woman. We'll talk to her about the correct pronunciation. But this style of filmmaking is characterized by realistic, typically documentary motion pictures that avoid artificially and artistic effect and are generally made with simple equipment, such as a smartphone. And that is one of the requirements for the Victory the Podcast Film Festival, is that you use only a smartphone for this project. So we have been filming since at least March 1st on this project. We're going to show you some of these projects that we have here. Oh, what? Wait, what's that? Oh, got it. Oh, that's overdue. Okay, great. Well, all right, that's how we finance some of our projects here. So let's get back to this. A lot of people know what an avant-garde filmmaker is. Let's take a little quick glance at the Cinéma Vérité. The Cinéma Vérité School of Filmmaking was basically invented, if you go to Wikipedia here, Edgar Morin and Jean Rouch. And it combines, the Cinéma Vérité combines improvisation with the use of camera to unveil truth or highlight subjects hidden behind a crude reality. And our canvas for this is going to be the city of Los Angeles. Now, if you're interested in this type of movie making, we really suggest that you go and see Man with a Movie Camera. You can get that in your YouTube studios, and we're going to show you just the first little bit of this. Man with a Movie Camera is a 1929 documentary. It's a silent film. And oh, hey, guess what? This is real life, because look at this. Our little, let's go ahead and tap here. Let's find this. There we go, right there, twip ball. Okay, now let's try this again one more time here. You can see while we're doing this, all of the tabs that we have open here, these are different projects. We're so deathly afraid to close any of our tabs. Let's go ahead and start this over here. Oh yes, now while we do the commercial work, we want to remind you that this submission process here for the Victory Podcast Film Festival, they require you to have a 3-minute film, not 301, not 302, but 3 minutes. And that is due by March 31st. So we've decided we're gonna film a couple of different 3-minute films for you, the audience, and you're going to help us decide which one that we're going to put into the festival. All right, so we're going to skip this YouTube trial here. Now, if you have not seen Man with a Movie Camera, let's go ahead and give you just a little bit of the description. It's from a Russian filmmaker, and it's an experimental 1929 silent documentary with no story, no actors. And the Soviet-Russian director was that name right there. I'll go ahead and let you pronounce it. And it was edited by his wife, Elizaveta Svilona. That is quite a task. Now, if you start it, we wanted to give you just a little bit here. Oh, no, they're going to give us another? All right, another ad. So anyways, if you want to go ahead and submit, go ahead and submit. We're not afraid to have you submit. While we're waiting for this ad to play here, we want to show you just a little bit of the projects that we're working on and some of the promotions that we're doing. These are them right here. And oh, this right here, yes. Now, you might think this is just an ordinary pizza box, but it's not. These are my screenplays. Now, my writing process is that I always write my screenplays by hand first. And this is a really good way to store all of your notes and your thoughts and then keep them all in one place. So I don't know about you, but I write, my style of writing is anytime something pops into my head, I try to write it down, no matter what. And if there's a significant, so for example, this was Thursday, March, let's see, let's bring this into the light here. The LA Times, wow, 2016, okay. So we're 5 years past here. Symbol of king beating, now little used by LAPD. Okay, anyways, so that was a screenplay that we were working on then. This is our most current one, and I like to liken this to the pizza box. One of the reasons I use the pizza box is that, one, it's a place where I keep all, oh, hey, look at this. Bright light, bright light. Okay, the film has no screenplay. Okay, this is the beginning of Man with a Movie Camera. We're going to back this up just a little bit here. Okay, so let's finish this and then we'll get over to that right there. All right, so Man with a Movie Camera is one of the, well, it is the first, I believe, for the Cinéma Vérité, 1929 silent movie. This is the pizza box here. So I liken this to the pizza maker right here. This would be moi, massaging the dough. And all of these little notes right here, including this one right here, like what happened on this day at 8:17 in the morning and 52 seconds when I went to go ahead and check in for a flight out of LAX. We'll get to that. So all of these types of things, these are my ingredients, and you can see, oh, look at this. Look at this. We have, hey, here's Randy Baby making his first appearance. Okay, Randy Baby here says, my job, well, we'll get to Randy Baby in just a second. This is our budget for this 3-minute. This is our budget right here for the 3-minute film. Right here, all written out. And this also is some of the storyline. We have a super special guest that we're, Tony H, for those of you in the business. Tony H we've been talking to. This is our cost analysis breakdown that we're going over, our shooting schedule, travel schedule, all of our research. We have different projects in development. We have other projects that are in post-production. And then this is our executive team. Our main man, Mitch, is on board with us. He's an old entertainment lawyer. He's a vaudevillian, really, a vaudevillian performer. And he is now a chess teacher. And then this is the below the line, of course. For the budget, we need equipment for Apple smartphones. And so anyways, so all of these ingredients go into here. Right here. Whoa, that's not, oh no. Oh, there we go. There's our phone. There's one of our smartphones we're using. There's another smartphone. They're both full. This is a little audio recording device for ideas and then sound effects. Guess what? This one is full as well. We've been recording non-stop in Cinéma Vérité style, non-stop since March 1st. And you can see right here, if we go over here to the menu, remaining, I don't know if you can see that there, remaining time, 0 seconds remain. There's at least 7 to 8 hours on there. And this pizza, we like to say, this is for your peanuts, popcorn, Cracker Jack, screenplays, come get your screenplays here, piping hot screenplays, teleplays, telenovelas, press releases, all right here, cooking up nice and simmery. Oh, hey, Ralph's. Yes, we went to Ralph's, and yes, we can't show you all that. There's a little phone number right there of one of our intrepid stories. So anyways, we put all this together. We roll out the masa for you. And then we have a nice little assistant here. These are all the ingredients, again, that go into this screenplay. So our nice little assistant, he's going to go ahead and put that in. So we have this baking up nice and fresh for you. I'm going to hand this off to our, before I hand this off to our assistant, let's just take a quick peek here at the man with a movie camera because, hey, I'm just another man with a movie camera. Hey, that's a good little title, isn't it? Another man with a movie camera. is moi. And we're going to see, oh, there's no volume. Why am I, okay, so here we go. So this is very interesting. Look at this editing right here by the wife. Let's move this down here. And so you can see even back in 1929, I can only imagine how much time this took. Because without the use of a screenplay, again, this film has no screenplay, neither does Directing LA. Without the use of a theater, there's no sets, no actors. All of this is setting the scene for you. This is a very experimental work. And this work is to create an absolute and universal cinematographic language, completely free of theatrical or literary language. And to me, in this day and age of smartphones and everybody's devices everywhere, it's like we're living a continuous experiment in filmmaking and documenting of life. So anyways, this is a really, really interesting film. You need to take a look at it. And don't just try to rush through it in one viewing. Watch it in 5-minute clips throughout the day or throughout the week. It'll last you a whole month. And you can really get inside the process of filmmaking, look at all the different shots, the cuts. And remember, now look at that, like the seats are coming down. How did they do that? Did they have filament string? Did they have fishing line? And look, they have 1, 2, 3, 4 different rows of seats that come down, all of the pre-production that went into that. Now, these were probably not extras. This is probably just real life, and they're cutting in a story with the images. Now, of course, they probably had that person waiting on the side of the camera. So when they pulled the seat down, they came in and sat down there. Anyways, we'll let you go ahead and watch that when you have time. We're going to try to wrap up here in 3 minutes. This is going a little bit over time. We're going to hand this off to our lovely assistant here. And go ahead, we're going to start directing a little bit and talking. So let's come down right here. We're going to get close. So we're packing up. We're leaving on a jet plane tomorrow for Malibu. We're going to go play some Frisbee. So we had to come back and get some of our cleats here. Okay, we're going to be packing up all of this stuff right here. Okay, all of this is going to go in, and let's see right here, this hard drive is going to go in. This shirt, we're going to get into that. This little hard drive right here is going to go in. We've already talked to you about the pizza boxes. Oh, this is a project that we're working on right here, a story about Michael Jordan trying out a new sport. This was, of course, the Sixth Ring, and this is from Spain, this magazine right here. So we'll go ahead and put that over there for now. Yeah, it kind of fell down over there. But, what we wanted to show you is, there's this really cool new sport. And it's called mini tennis. Mini tennis, ladies and gentlemen. So what happens with mini tennis is you have this little wiffle ball-like thing. And let me get over here. Let me see if I can. Okay. So this is the oversized paddle right here. And you just. So it's like a little bit of tennis and a little bit of ping pong put together. If tennis and ping pong had a baby, it would be mini tennis. Now, this is also known as pickleball. Pickleball, everybody. So we are in talks with another production company called thisweekinpickleball.com. Go ahead, check them out. thisweekinpickleball.com. We're going to get into some pickleball stories here. And I wanted to tell you that we're also going to be getting into some pickleball lessons. And pickleball is really taking over Los Angeles. Now, what's happening is this game is so easy to pick up and learn the basics, but as you go up, it gets harder and harder. But it is exploding in Los Angeles in certain areas like Venice Beach. And this is where Sonia, she's a 12-time paddleball champion. She uses this exact paddle and this ball here. This is a really good ball. And if you want to go and buy these, go to Rackets for Less. That's Rackets, the number 4, less.com. Part of the proceeds go to help fundraising for breast cancer awareness and research and attacking that problem there. So go get free lessons from Sonia. Myself, I can go ahead and give you lessons as well too. I'm going to be out there every Tuesday and Thursday starting at about 8:30ish. Come help us set up the nets. And let's take a look here at a couple of other things. All right. Oh yeah, this is one of the shirts right here. So you can see the little ribbon right there. That's the breast cancer awareness. We'll go ahead and give you a big shot of that. And then let's zoom in so you get that shadow out of there. So that's the Venice Beach Pickleball. Now you know where these are. These are the paddle courts that you walk by on your way to the basketball courts, or if you're looking at the bikini shirts and everything over there, all in Venice Beach. Now let's hold this right here. Well, I can watch for that button on your finger there. All right, I kind of push in right here. Okay, this is our famous marketing hat. We had one guy tell us that we looked like the CEO of marketing, the VP of marketing. Let's see here. Oh, yes, this shirt. Okay, well, we have a very fun project for you here. We have a fun scene set up and written for you already. The I Am Your Father scene. And then, of course, all of this is happening in the Republic of California. And you see this bear right here? We have a segment, a film, that we're going to go ahead and is going to be one of the contenders to submit into this film festival. And it's called Crime Scene Bear. Crime Scene Bear. Right here. Let's go ahead and move that camera right there. Okay, get the shot. Hold the shot right there. Somebody has killed the Republic of California. Somebody has killed the bear. And we're going to go in depth and in detail to try to find this perpetrator who's killed the bear. It's called Crime Scene Bear. It's a great film. Oh, and we had a little present here. See, how much time do we have left here? Let's take a look. Oh boy, we're over time already. So let's go just another 2 minutes here. This book was very instrumental in our filmmaking career. And if you have not seen or read this book, if you've not seen any of his movies, you must do so. This guy is the godfather, I would say, of independent filmmaking. This is a book. Danny Trejo himself told me you need to read this book. This is better than any film school, any film class, and it's Rebel Without a Crew by one Mr. Rod, as we like to call him. Rod, Robert Rodriguez. Rebel Without a Crew. Rebel Without a Crew. Well, you're looking at Randall Without a Crew right now, but Rebel Without a Crew, how a 23-year-old Hollywood filmmaker, rather, a 23-year-old filmmaker with $7 grand became a Hollywood player. So we're going to end with that, and thank you for paying attention to us, and thank you for listening and watching. We'll be right back with all this and more. We've got some shirts that we're going to have for sale. We've got some shirts that we're going to give away. Oh, this is another project with the amputee soccer. Now, how am I going to get all this into that bag? Stay tuned and see if I'm able to do it. We'll be back with more after this. We are Randall Without a Crew, and coming to you live. Oh yeah, this is our budget right here. And let's see if we can get back to our screen. This is Randall, the writer, the producer, and the director, coming to you live from inside your device. And we are directing LA. This is going to be our working title for our submission here. It's going to be a 3-minute episodic film series covering all of the events that are fit to stream. Like, subscribe, and share. Go to thisweekinpickleball.com. This is a Randall Studios production. This is the very first production from Randall Studios in association with thisweekinpickleball.com. And oh, hey, wait until we tell you about our HBO tie-in. Bye-bye.